Hey guys, welcome into week 12 of the Jets franchise. We just finished coming off a bye week. It is week 12, and we're going to be going against the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are 4-7. On paper, they look basically the same. But yeah, we're going to try to make our run, see if we could maybe try to win the division or at least get into the wild card picture. If we come out with a win here, then we'll face off against two division opponents in week 13 and 14. So let's get right into it.
It's week 12 of the NFL, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Steelers and the Jets, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They come in off the extended break from the bye.
I think it was much needed as well. You play 2.5 months, you're ready for some time off to get set for the home stretch.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Steelers, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
And when you watch Kenny Pickett play, you see a young man who got better every season in college and really blossomed in his final campaign, took his game to a new level, and made him a first-round pick in the NFL. He's the type of kid who can beat you with his mind, beat you with his arm, and occasionally with his legs. A tough, skilled performer. Kenny Pickett, he's got some moxie to him.
Pickett looking to throw on second down. Finding Pickens for another catch. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now runs straight ahead with Warren. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7. From the gun, here's Pickett. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. On the give, it's Warren. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. A handoff for Warren. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left. Pickett. Trying to lay one up deep. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that falls incomplete.
And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. So here are the Jets now backed up to start their first drive. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try to create some space.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive.
Right back to him on first down. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Now 2nd and 9. Now Pickett will look to pass it. He gets it complete to Harris. When you talk about this Jets defense, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And not just speed, not just their physical skills. You know what pulls it all together for this secondary? Their smarts and communication. They play really well as a unit.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. Patterson's kick is good, and that'll do it for the first quarter of play. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. A give running right is Hall. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The Jets coming in looking for win number 6 on the year. And they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
So after the penalty, now they need just a yard on 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 24-yard line. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Encroachment defense.
And the movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
Finding Williams once more, complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
That was a really nice job there, stretching zone coverage by running that route deep enough before breaking it back towards the sideline and being open.
And a precise throw for the reception in the first. Looking to throw. Brennan. Throw right side here, going to be incomplete. Trying to find Jamison Williams, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
They'll look to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain, it's batten down to Hatch's time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays and fire another one into the end zone.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Now 4th down and goal.
Fairbairn able to put this one through, and that will cut the lead down to just 2. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So, 3 drives, 3. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. They'll try the right side with Harris. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Meanwhile, Pickett's throw into the hands of Reynolds here. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn: find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Here's a quick throw to Freiermuth. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be second down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Warren diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Riley Patterson now for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. This taken in at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a throwing on first down. Brennan. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. On first down, Brennan. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Operating from the gun, Brennan. That pass caught, it's Williams. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Pickett to throw on first down. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Pickett right back to the air again.
And that is incomplete. The Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down.
Riley Patterson now on for the field goal.
He made his first attempt, this from 45.
Patterson's kick is good.
And that's going to bump up their lead now to 15-3.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come.
On 1st and 10, Brennan. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
Back to throw again. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. T.J. Watt in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there, but maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football, not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
And no one there to stop it.
1st and 10, here's Pickett.
Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
Pickett will look to throw it here. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw, Pickett.
Throw left side to Reynolds. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Dialing up another pass here. Pickett.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Pickett back to throw.
Touchdown! Deontay Johnson, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Steelers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. and they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Pickett going to bootleg it.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun, it's Pickett.
That's into the hands of Reynolds. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll run it. Warren.
And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. The running game continues to be a big part of their success here early in the 4th quarter.
And with those types of runs, that tells you they feel very confident in their running game. They feel very strong at this stage of the contest, and they want to keep doing exactly what we saw there, running the ball down their throat.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. On the run, it's Warren.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Jets' 38-yard line.
Now Pickett will look to pass it.
Johnson's got it complete. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
A gain of 4.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
Now a run with Warren.
And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down forthcoming.
It's now 4th down.
Here's Pickett. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Steelers' first down as he gets a little more than he needed. 4 yards to pick up there on 4th and 2.
And the Steelers' first down.
Pickett sets up play action.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
Kaiser White, the former safety, gets the sack.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Pickett now from the gun here.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Holding, offense.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Here's Warren.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. From the gun, here's Pickett.
That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Patterson's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but
They'll take the 3 and they pass. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
As you guys could see, Pittsburgh wins 32-3. It's an abysmal showing by the offense and by the defense. Just all around horrible game by everybody. They couldn't run the ball. They couldn't pass the ball. The defense couldn't stop the run. They couldn't stop the pass. I don't know. It's just all around. It was just completely complete breakdown of the whole team. And that after coming off a bye. These guys need to reset in what they're thinking right now. And, you know, now that we got Buffalo Bills coming into town next week, I'm really worried right now. As you guys could see, Brennan went 8 for 19 for 109 yards, 42% completion, and 1 INT. Breece Hall, 9 for 42. I mean, the Steelers dominated all the way. They got turnovers when they had to. They stopped us in key situations. I mean, it was just bad. Jameson Williams, 5 for 66 yards. Other than that, nobody else did anything. Noteboom, who's the right tackle, you know, I know he was going against TJ Watt, and I don't know how Gibbs would have done, but you know, since Gibbs' injury, look what Noteboom does. He comes in again, 3 more sacks. Kazir White, 13 tackles. 3 TFLs, 1 sack. He looked like the lone, you know, like the only guy that did, you know, anything in the defense. But it's because the Steelers had so much time of possession. Horrible game overall. So guys, now we're on the week 13. We're gonna be facing the Bills. The Bills are 7-4 and they're atop the division. I did make one move. I released Noteboom. Because that's it. I had enough of him. I picked up Donovan Smith. He's a left tackle. I moved him over to right, just to have him for this game, till Gibbs gets back, because he's got a torn labrum. He'll be back next week. So yeah, let's get into this game, and hopefully we could come out victorious.
It's week 13 of the NFL, and we have Kazir White. He picked up a sack last week as part of an 8-tackle game. It's the Jets and the Bills, and it's coming up next.
Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest 3-game win streak. Meanwhile, for the visiting Bills, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance, because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win. Allen going to look to throw on the first play. And his first pass is incomplete. Now, these two teams met earlier in the year in Buffalo, with the Bills winning that ball game. So they're looking for another win here at MetLife Stadium to take the season series 2-0. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. Here's Allen. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. So the Jets now in great position here to start things out. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
To throw on second down. Brennan, he's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jets use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach, okay? So he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. There are the numbers for Cook from a week ago. 18 carries, 64 yards.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments to how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
Got it complete to Khalil Shakir.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 20-yard line.
Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Operating from the red zone now. Allen sliding out of the... And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Will McDonald, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Allen. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up fourth down.
Tyler Bass out for the Bills field goal.
From the left hash, this from 46.
The kick by Bass is good.
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will. On first and 10, it's Hall.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
The Jets coming in looking for win number 6 on the year. Hey, Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
To throw on third down, Brennan. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
Gregory Rousseau
Able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up fourth down.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. On first down, Allen
has his man. It's Shakir.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Now Allen throwing on second down. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 24-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up second down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Allen off the play fake.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll run it. Here's Cook. Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Running for it. Here's Cook. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. No dice for Sean McDermott and the offense. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in.
On play action, Allen.
Got his man, Baker.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards, the final tally.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys.
Touchdown, Bills! Khalil Shakir from 17 yards out, and the Bills have taken the lead.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense, but when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them, that can be demoralizing.
It's Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt.
And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So that drives 7 plays in length.
And it was all polished off with a Khalil Shakir touchdown catch. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. On the return is Xavier Gibson. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The New York set to take the field. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
From the 24 now, here's the 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, Brennan. Battled by the linebacker, but still adjusts and makes the catch. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 30 before it's all said and done.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Brennan. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
He finds Wilson.
Touchdown, Jets.
Garrett Wilson.
40 yards.
And the Jets are once again back in front.
And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And that makes it 14-10. Just a 4-play drive that time.
And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
And here come the Bills. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
And especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. Throw left side complete. That's Baker. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with. And that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Allen going to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
To the right side here, caught by Kincaid.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it.
He may go back to the huddle and have a little discussion with his passer. You know, maybe you don't have to leave me quite that much. But on that play, bailed him out in a big way, didn't he?
He did indeed. Hey, at least he gets to put it on the highlight reel. Throwing on 1st down is Allen.
That is caught. Kincaid with it.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Bills have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here.
Pass on for the extra point.
It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it was Josh Allen using his legs to polish things off.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Throwing on first down. Brennan.
Throw right side, Wilson.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Give to Hall running right.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Looking to throw. Brennan
Over the middle and complete to Wilson.
And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 18. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bills shaken up on the play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Back to throw. Brennan. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
He was covered by Terrell Bernard.
To throw again. Brennan. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Now Kaimi Fairbairn for the field goal try. And this one a 41-yard attempt. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will tie things at 17 all. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay?
And again, it's Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
To throw, it's Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. First target, first catch, and a first down. To the air, Allen. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over.
On first down, Brennan. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Rudy Ford there on the coverage.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 27.
41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive.
That is caught. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
At the Bills' 21-yard line.
Off play action. Brennan. And this one is incomplete.
And in the second half of the tie game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Davis Price is in. Touchdown, Jets.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortune. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told.
And it was capped off by the touchdown run from Ty Davis Price.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
On the return, it's Nyheim Hines. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Bills ready to take over.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And his throw is incomplete.
He's just not at his focus in this game. It's not one drop. It's not two. That's 3 for this contest.
Yeah, uncharacteristic for any NFL receiver, and he's no exception. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And this is going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
One final try here for Allen. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Bills drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. So the failure to convert no doubt really hurts, but this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help them big way. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a first down and make them use their timeouts and get a fresh set of downs. They've got to stop them right here. And if so, they've still got an opportunity.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here's a give to Hall.
Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right. But the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
On 3rd down, here's Hall. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front, they moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
A 22-yard attempt.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. Allen and the Bills now. Down by 10. A minute 4 on the clock. A crushing loss to their playoff chances on the horizon, barring a huge turnaround here, starting with 1st and 10. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Here comes 2nd down at 5. Here's Allen. That's complete. It's Cook. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Complete to James Cook. It's a gain of 17
Now Allen.
yards. 1st down, Bills.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
After laying an egg last week, the New York Jets come back and beat the Buffalo Bills 27-17, outplaying them in the second half. Devin Brennan outplayed Josh Allen in this game. I mean, and the defense held them scoreless in the second half. I mean, just an incredible game by the defense. An excellent job by the offense. The offensive line still needs a lot of work, but man, what a way to come back after getting hit in the mouth against Pittsburgh and putting it on the Buffalo Bills. Make you a contender in the division now. And now we're back at 6-5-1. And anything could happen now. Anything could happen going forward. Let's look at some of the stats. Devin Brennan, 18 for 26 for 271 yards and 2 TDs on 69% completion, a 128.8 passer rating. Just an excellent day for him. Breece Hall, he got 18 carries, 74 yards, decent 4.1 average. Didn't get a touchdown running, but he did catch a touchdown. Garrett Wilson just went off. 7 catches for 137 and a touchdown. Breece Hall, 3 catches, 75 yards and a touchdown also. Chuck Clark and Zaire White lead the team with 7 tackles each. Quinnen Williams, huge game for Quinnen Williams. 2 TFLs and 3 sacks for Quinnen Williams. Just a large game. He also forced a fumble, which Jermaine Johnson picked up. Just a huge game for him. He's basically solidifying himself as the Defensive Player of the Year, like I said before. So yeah, guys, remember, if you guys like what you are seeing, subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe so you could follow me with this Jets franchise. It started off really bad, and now it's become super interesting. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to hit that like button. And thanks for watching, and God bless.